All right, so you've probably seen the demo, PC demo footage of Final Fantasy 11 on my YouTube channel. I'm trying to make a determination whether or not I should get the PC version of this game. It is kind of pricey. I already have the PlayStation 5 version. I played this like I think 3 times. They're all on YouTube also. The problem that I have with the PlayStation 5 version is it looks like shit. It looks absolutely like shit. So before I make a final determination whether or not I'm gonna just get the PC version and just abandon this PlayStation 5 version, is I'm gonna play it again on the PS5. See maybe if I can change my mind. I didn't get the DLC for the PS5, this PS5 version. So and I haven't even I've only played like maybe 3 hours into the game, because last time I played this game was sometime last year. I actually had to go back and look at my recorded footage on YouTube just so that I can catch up to where I'm at right now. So I already went through the intro. Right now I'm at the location where we were supposed to kill the what do they call them? Something, the people responsible for controlling the summons for Shiva, which ended up being his the lady, his childhood friend, who was probably going to be his love interest. And then instead of killing her, he ended up saving her, and then they took her to this secret location for some rebel group who's against the Empire. So that's where we're pretty much at. So I'm gonna check to see if it still looks like shit. The PC version, of course, looks great. And the funny thing about this game is, don't let them lie to you about the whole SSD thing. I know on the PlayStation 5, you can probably just install this on the PS5. You can't install it. Well, you can install it on the SSD slot, additional SSD slot, but I don't think you can install this on your external hard drive. It probably won't run if you try to do that on the PlayStation 5. I'm not even sure if they allow you to do that. But on the PC version, it shows as a requirement that you need to install the game on the SSD. I accidentally installed the game on my external HDD, and it still ran fine. There were some like hitches during the real-time cutscenes. So that's the only thing. And the reason why I checked was when I was uninstalling it. I saw when it popped up, because I think I was trying to check on something, and then I was like, so I checked where I installed the game, and it was actually on my external HDD. But the loading time, everything was fast. And you can check the footage. It's on my channel. It's my YouTube channel. It ran fine. There were only hitches during the real-time cutscenes. So that whole thing about this thing requiring an SSD, it's pure bullshit. And even, like on the PC version, they're trying to say SSD required. I accidentally installed it on an HDD, and it was fine. So, but anyway, let's check this game out. Yeah, the problem with the graphics for the PlayStation 5 version is when you select quality, it looks like shit. It doesn't even look 4K. It looks like it's covered in Vaseline. It's so soft. The image is so soft. And then when you pick performance mode, it doesn't even hit 60 frame per second constant. It's might as well just play it in quality mode. And that's what I end up doing, like during the last session when I played this last. So I'm gonna see if they made some improvement with the graphics. And they're gonna talk about the DLC. Yeah, if I've decided to just stick with the PlayStation 5 version, then I'll probably pick up the DLCs when they go on sale. I mean, I already have it on my wish list. I'm kind of glad. Well, the funny thing about this game is I knew that it was coming out on the PC, but last year I just felt like I haven't touched my PlayStation 5 console in a long time, and I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna get this Final Fantasy. I like the series, you know, and it's probably so good that I'm gonna keep playing it. You know, I mean nowadays it's a game has to be like really really good for me to really commit to it. Or if not, I would just play it for a little bit and then come back to it later. But this wasn't that great. It was okay. It was okay. Where to purchase? That's funny. Okay. Wait, yeah, and then there's also and then here's the funny thing about this game. That got spoiled, you know, because of the DLC. So like in the main game, there's no Leviathan. I was like, what the fuck? So the game is like incomplete without the DLC. They didn't even put all of the summons like in the main game. It's so crazy. Like Leviathan, and then there's another secret iconic. I guess they're called iconic in this game. So yeah. Oh, now you can get to level. Wait, Final Fantasy mode? What's Final Fantasy mode? Action focus, Final Fantasy. I guess that's the Game Plus Plus or Game Plus or something. Okay. We'll see. Well, I know where I'm at, so I don't have to. Quick complete, what does that mean? When active, you will be given the option to immediately travel to the next quest destination. Oh. Like a lazy... People don't like, you know, nowadays, it's funny how a lot of... I can't really say a lot of, but a lot of vocal Steam reviewers, if you want to even call them that, or forum... hounds, they would complain about a game being short. You know, they want a lot of hours of content, but then they have something like this where, oh, you need to complete this quest, you need to go to this location, or I want to just be transported to that location. It's so funny. Enable photo mode, because I like actually like in Skyrim, you know, the open world games, I like traveling between locations because that's... I know we don't have a lot of time here on Earth as, you know, as mortal beings. But, you know, it's about, you know, slowing down, stopping and smelling the flowers, whatever you want to call it. You know, it's... you miss out a lot when you just do fast travels. You know, you miss out the soaking in the atmosphere, especially like in great open world games like Skyrim, Fallout. You know, it's funny though, with Fallout, I was able to kind of cheat the system because it makes sense because of the lore or the situation. Once you're able to get to the what they call the synthetics, once you're able to get to that their hideout, because you teleport there, so you can use that as a way to realistically fast travel, but not really fast travel, because the only way for you to be able to get in or out of that location is through teleportation. So that's the only time when I would fast travel, quote unquote fast travel. It's not really fast travel because that's what happened in the game. You teleported, because for you to be able to get to that location, you have to teleport. You can't just exit the underground facility and then walk to the destination that you need to go to. You have to teleport out. So that's the only time. Even doing that, I feel a little off, but that's the only way. It's kind of funny. All right, let's see. So yeah, I set this to graphics. So yeah, if you select frame rate, it's shit. It still runs at mostly 30 frames per second. So let me just check here, make sure. No subtitles. Okay. So we're in graphics mode, so we'll see. Because maybe they patched it, you know, maybe now it doesn't look like shit anymore. I mean, this title screen looks great with all the the amber flying, the little sparkly at the bottom, the blue sparkles. Yeah, it looks great. But once you get into the game, let's see. Yeah, we're at the hideaway. Dang, how many autosaves? Okay, 10. Okay, that's fine. This is the latest one. Additional content is now available for redemption. These items can be claimed from the System tab in the main menu. Additional content? Are they just talking about the DLC though? Is that what they meant by additional content? Oh god, 30 FPS is so shit. I'm immediately greeted by horrible frame rate. Okay. Now, there's no reason for anybody to buy a PlayStation 5. The reason why I got a PlayStation 5 was really as a backup unit for my PS4. That's the only way I can justify getting this system, because everything comes out on the PC these days. From this point forward, because of Sony's strategy, well, one, their strategy of not doing backwards compatibility anymore. So, like when PlayStation 6 comes out, there's absolutely no reason for me to touch it. The games are going to come out anyway on PC, on Steam, on Epic Games eventually. Or at that point, maybe Sony's just like, the oldest Sony executives are just like, I'm not ready to die, so just do simultaneous release so I can get money. Yeah, that's probably going to happen. But yeah, it's just bad. I remember like hooking up the PlayStation 5 first time. I got the system with Horizon, the sequel, Horizon Forbidden West, and I totally forgot that these consoles, like these current gen consoles, stop calling them next gen. As soon as they get released, they become current gen. These current gen consoles, I totally forgot that they're doing the performance versus graphics thing. I totally forgot about that. So I was playing Horizon and I was like, why is the frame rate so shitty? Because it was automatically graphics mode. I mean, it looked nice, but I was like, why does everything feel so heavy? You know, because I've been playing mostly on the PC, you know, and everything's usually, you know, so it depends on the developers. There are some games that are just badly optimized, even on the PC. You know, let's not lie about that. You know, but the it felt so heavy. That game felt so heavy. And then I went to the settings and it was like, oh, performance versus quality. I set it to performance mode and it was smooth after that. But then I noticed the graphical downgrade. You know, everything becomes blurry, and so it was like, yeah. This is bad. Why would people be happy with this? Why would Mark Cerny be happy of creating something so awful? But because you shouldn't have to choose, and developers need to optimize their games instead of making players choose between quality or performance on the consoles. Like Astrobot. Astrobot is great. You don't have to even choose quality and versus performance. It just looks amazing, you know. But anyway, let's see if I can tolerate this.
Then you'll need to speak with Blackthorn.
I do like that you don't have to prompt conversations from NPCs, so I like that Square Enix doing this now, because that's the one thing as somebody with OCD, you know, like you have to keep pressing X to talk to NPCs to see if they have something new to say. And I saw Bandai Namco with the Tales series, where if they don't have anything new to say, you can't even interact with them, you know. I mean, this is the second best way to deal with that. Okay, we're supposed to talk to Sid.
You reckon he's a soldier then?
Be surprised if he wasn't. The smell of war is thick about him.
I'm right here, you know. Is it the smell of war or the smell of his ass? Because he probably hasn't washed in like months. Okay, after...
Hungry, are you? Might have something around
Oh, it's the doggy. Surly Smith. What? He doesn't have anything to say. Gowler.
Another newcomer. You mind the rules round here, or our next chat will be through the bars. Another newcomer. You mind the rules round here, or our next chat will be through the bars.
No cloth physics.
Washroom floor's all mended then? It'll hold, for now.
Okay, what are the abilities I've selected? I don't remember. Oh, what is this? Ability sets. Tired of having to manually adjust your iconic ability sets each time you want to use different abilities? Did you know that you can register up to 5 sets of iconic abilities via the Gears tab? In the main menu, while on this tab, use L1 or R2 to cycle through the sets and customize them as you wish. Remember, you cannot edit or change sets while in combat. Okay. Oh, okay, I see. Alright. So what were the abilities that I unlocked? I just recently watched my videos, but I don't even remember because I haven't really played the game, you know. Hole, what? Quickly spin. How do you even... Oh, that's like in your ability. Summon a fairy wing. What is only strength and point uses succession? Okay, 4 attacks. Okay, R1 is dodge. X is jump. R1, the moment of enemy attack increases evasion, also allow you to counter attack. I think that was part of the tutorial. Use X, launch element and inspect this at distance, okay. The landing melee. I thought whole X, okay, yeah, I think... Did I, yeah, I am, this was the one that I unlocked. Yeah, just holding, okay, that's pretty much it, I think. Okay, so it says something about the main menu. I can... You can reset all abilities. Okay, that's cool. How do I, Oh, it's right here. Oh, onion sword, okay. Taking up this radiant blade of gold and turquoise in one's hands invokes strange yet familiar images of 4 homespun youths on a journey to quench the coming darkness. Is this... Did I get this with the game or something? Was there a... no, I don't see... So they're just giving this out for free. Yeah, I don't see... I don't see a code. Should I claim them? 160, 160. So what's the one that I'm using now? Oops. Wait. That is way OP. Okay, whatever. Is it one of those early purchases? I don't even think I purchased this early. I think I purchased this like 3 months after it was out, right? I mean, it came out last year, near the end of the year or something, right? And I think I picked it up. Oh, and I have access to it. I think I must have signed this though, right? I didn't. I forgot to sign this. Wow, I usually would. I totally forgot. But it's in my Excel sheet. So that's kind of cheating. Taking up Scarlet Steel in one's hand invokes strange yet familiar images of unwavering courage in face of peril, reaching from beyond reality. Should I don't know if I want to even claim these. It's like, what a boost. You're gonna be able to kill everyone like one shot, everyone like the first hour of the game or first 2 hours of the game. That I don't know what to think about that. I'll maybe once I found a weapon that's like 160 stats wise, then I'll unlock it and then I can just compare the visuals, which one I want to carry with me. Clive, it's me, your girlfriend Clive.
Just working on a pet project of mine. Though she's not above biting the hand that feeds her. Alright. I was hoping we might try and solve the mystery of poor Clive Rossfield. A bearer of the Sambrequois Imperial Army sent behind enemy lines. With orders to wait until it turned into a brawl, then slit the dominant's throat in the chaos.
I didn't know it was her. How could it be?
And so, to save her neck, you slit your sergeants, then set your sights on the hills. Conveniently forgetting how the Empire deals with deserters. Because with that on your chop, my friend, we both know you won't be getting far. You've fallen a long way, Lord Rossfield. A lot of it said that I'm a poor host.
What do you mean to do with her?
Do with her? Why, nothing. Her life is her own now. If I wanted to use her, do you think I'd be talking to you? All I want to do is help. Dominants like her, branded like you. Of course, the realm doesn't approve, which is why we live in a cave. And it's also why we need help. From branded who know one end of a sword from the other. What say you, Clive?
Clive,
Will you join us?
Clive.
Sid, was it? I trust that you'll do right by Jill. But until my brother is avenged, I must walk my own path.
Avenged?
My brother was murdered by a second dominant of fire.
Phoenix's evil twin. Oh, bother me. Another rumor proven true.
I only stand here today because of Joshua. 13 years I've waited for this chance. I've slept in the filth, drunk from the gutter, killed more men than I can count. You're right. The Empire will not suffer a deserter. This will be my best opportunity. My last.
Which is why you should join us.
I told you I'm not
Interested, I know. One of my scouts sent word there's a group of branded fugitives north of here, in the imperial village of Lossley. Among them is one he believes to be a dominant of fire.
Is he certain?
What say we go and ask him?
This doesn't mean I'm joining you.
Let's make ready then. You'll find everything you need down in the main hall, as well as a few things you don't. Have fun. It's downstairs. Try not to get lost.
Here's a nice room.
It's me.
Careful, you. I've spent the whole morning on these steps.
You like that? Everything's so dark here. It's like it's a problem playing some of these games like during the day. Oh, okay. Let me Is it the main hall? The fat chocobo. Let's check that out.
When lightning struck, his yoke did break, his life his own again. With thunder's roll, he knew his fate and would fight it to the end. Well, what do you think? I woke this morn inspired. When lightning struck, his yoke did break, his life his own again. With thunder's roll, he knew his fate and would fight it to the end.
It's a sweet and tender since I was a maid.
Got plenty to brood about.
They're all talking at the same time. So they're all branded, so they all can cast magic.
If you can read, don't let Otto know. We'll put you to work on the ledgers too. If you can read.
So they only say one thing, huh?
We'll put you to work on the
So the fat chocobo is just the name of the bar? Yeah, it's just the name of the bar.
Most concerning.
Clive!
No. Goods, was it? Perhaps you can help. Sid asked me to make ready for our mission. How does one go about that here?
There's old Nan's place. On second thoughts, you maybe want to see Blackthorn first.
Oh, the blacksmith.
A blacksmith? To the forge it is then.
Clive!
Oh wait, no, hold up. You'll be needing this. Blackthorn won't take no notice of you otherwise. Might not anyway.
Continental rum. What is that? A noisome spirit, better suited to stripping oil from a painter's canvas and consumption, grants overworked conscripts a few rare moments of sweet oblivion on their long, arduous sea journeys north from the continent.
Are you Blackthorn?
Well, if I am, there's no time for idle chatter.
I'm not here to talk. I'll be accompanying Sid to Lost Wing and I need you to see to my equipment.
You could be accompanying the goddess Griga to our holy bedchamber for all I care. I'm not lifting a finger for you.
Is that so? Do you want that or not? I can take it back.
Well, damn you, Coots. Alright. No need to be hasty. Let's have a look at you. I doubt that lot can stay a Moogle's fart. Bloody Imperials. They'd rather see their bearers dead than kitted out properly. I'll do what I can, as a favour to Goot's mine.
Crafting of new gear as well as upgrading existing gear can be done at a blacksmith. And as long as you have the recipe and proper materials, select the highlighted item from the list and craft or upgrade. More lead than iron is nonetheless considered an improvement from the crude cording worn by Ackerman and acolytes. What happened to that?
And the belt, Caesar Square. You want anything else? You bring your own materials.
I'll bear that in mind. Thank you.
A word of advice. Don't let Sid decide what's best for you.
When something has changed in the hideaway, a notice will appear in the upper right hand corner of the screen. In addition to stock updates for Sharon's Toll and new fortune recipes for Black Hammer, you'll also notices for quests, new missives, and many other things. A circle icon will appear in-game as well as local map to indicate recent updates.
I suppose I should thank Boots.
Oh.
I see I'm busy here. Well, I ain't the cook, am I?
Though if you've tasted Kenneth's brown, I might as well be.
Yeah.
Sydney, there's no voice work here. Sid needed a smith and I needed a smithy. Call it a marriage of convenience. Oh, they'd be sucking each other's dicks. Doesn't hurt that the forge here is the hottest this side of hell, or that it works without magic. I won't have no bearers suffering for me.
You got anything needs repairing?
You got anything that, retooling, bring it here along with your own materials. Any scraps left over I keep. Oh, I like that there's a check mark.
The same for you, do you?
See, even the next upgrade is 90. The free swords that we have yet to claim, they're both 160. It's like double the stats for swords that you have now. I think right now you're at 60 or something like that. 70, 60, something like that. That is crazy. So that's why I don't want to. That's why I don't want to claim them yet. Though little more than crude leather straps, reinforced with even cruder iron plates, and boundless tales of dexterous doers of daring, deftly deflecting door locks and redirecting dents with naught but these wristlets, have made the equipment a popular choice for those who dream of being a hero but currently lack the monetary means.
No scratches, right?
So what do we do about the stuff, the previous stuff that we have? Oh, we can get it +2. Okay.
Yeah, that should do you.
Nice.
And
Storeroom, the faucets.
Seeing as you're new, let me share a word of warning. Keep your hands out of the stores, or I'll cut them off and crate them with the others. I'm only teasing. You feed the hands to the dogs. Seeing as you're new, let me share a word of warning. Keep your hands out of the stalls, or I'll cut them off and crate them with the others.
Hide away.
Oh, my you teasing.
Oh, we're gonna talk to Hodor.
The gift worked. You have my thanks.
Come on, nearly there.
Some of them remove their branding with like, because they have scars instead.
Thank you. Quick as you like.
Wasn't there a way to active time lore? Oh. We haven't. Okay, Goads, one of Sid's trusted allies, a gentle giant who has a warm word for everyone. A refuge hidden in the blighted land of Central Storm, from which Sid operates a secretive community of freed bearers. While survival in the bearers versus branded, is there like a difference? Like bearers can't use magic; they just have their tattoos. While survival in the Deadlands is widely considered impossible, combination of near indestructible fallen ruins and considerable ingenuity have led to the establishment of a safe haven where those who rally to their leader's cause are only just about able to eke out an albeit meager existence. Sidolphus Telem. Sidolphus Telem? Oh, Sid. Cornered by a battalion of Iron Kingdom Crusaders in the depths of the Nisa defile, Clive thought his end was nigh, until Sid appeared and spirited him and Jill away to his secret hideaway in the Deadlands. A person with the power to cast... Okay, so a bearer is like the branded, but the branded is used by the army, I guess. Or they call them branded also, maybe. A person with the power to cast magics without a crystal. In Velistia, men and women who awaken as bearers are enslaved. They are marked with a brand upon their cheek and used as tools, a cheaper alternative to the scarce and precious shards. This system, I remember like one of them was milking the crystal at the beginning of the game. This system of slavery has persisted for centuries and has become so ingrained in Velestian life that few take pity upon the bearer's plight, seeing them as less than human. Yeah. Oops.
Right, we make it comfortable while the bed's made up.
Okay.
Well, you're just gonna stand there? Someone fetch some water.
I'll get the bucket. You go and see if Otto needs out, eh?
Wait, me?
What? Fetch quest? What are we doing?
What the hell have I got myself into?
Curmudgeon. No?
Who are they?
Huh? They're freed Imperial bearers. Who the hell are you? Shit, at this rate you won't make it through the night. Think you can find your way up them stairs to the infirmary? We need tired. Well, go on. Shift your ass.
God damn.
Was Tiny the one looking after Jill?
Top of the stairs, first door on your... Right. Quick.
Fuck you.
Your friend needs her rest. There'll be time for tearful reunions once she's recovered.
Fuck you,
I'm not here for Jill. You're wanted downstairs. There are injured bearers in need of attention.
Well, why didn't you say so?
I did say so.
Time to sneak in. Oh no. Clive! It's me! Clive!
He's going to be all right. But I'll need to examine them both in the infirmary. My work's just begun.
Oh, hold on. Oh, no lore? We can't read up about her?
Another fine day at the hideaway.
To many of the bearers,
This guy is so unimportant, there's no
It's
lore.
no easy thing, casting off your chains. By the time most pluck up the courage, they're already too far gone. These two here are the lucky ones. The name's Otto. You need anything? You ask me.
Otto, okay, there he is. Okay. Chief steward of Sid's hideaway, who manages the day-to-day running of their operation in his friend's stead. Sid often being taken far and away by his bearer-liberating activities. Even when Sid is at home, he prefers to leave such busy work to Otto, much to the hard-pressed purser's indignation. Oh, okay. He does most of the work around here.
Well, Otto, I do need some supplies.
Do you now? Then Lady Karen over there will be more than happy to help you.
Karen?
Right.
Oh. And thanks. We see.
Nothing about Lady Karen.
Not likely. I won't be staying.
Is that right? Well, for as long as you are here, consider yourself welcome. You helped us today. No, we won't forget it.
Clive! Side quest unlock. Okay, there's a pop-up probably, right? Yeah. Okay. Keep an eye out for green icon above the heads of certain NPCs. This indicates they have a quest to offer. Unless a current completed quest can be viewed in the journal. After accepting a quest, quest objectives will appear in the to-do list located on the right side of the screen. Objectives for the main scenario and up to 3 clear quests can be played simultaneously. Any quest can be prioritized in the journal in the main menu by highlighting it and pressing X. Objectives for prioritized quests will remain displayed in the to-do list until the quest is completed, or another quest is given priority. Priority status for a quest can be removed by highlighting it and pressing X again. Following hideaway activities are now available. 1,000 tomes, an ever-growing compendium of all things Celestia. Orchestrion, personal jukebox of songs collected throughout the game. Both are located in the hideaway's eatery, the Fat Chocobo. Can be found in the local map. Okay. What's 1,000 tomes? Just
people.
The lore shit. I want to check that out. Food for thought. Orchestrion.
Do you think we should go and help?
It sounds like Otto has everything under control. As always.
I think he'd have time for a nip with old August before scampering back to his solar, but no.
Lonely, are we, August?
He's lonely. He ain't cute. Background music played in the hideaway can be changed. That's okay. Track was expanding. Okay. Right now, hideaway. Oh, there's no music from previous Final Fantasy games.
The Ironblood were quick to sound the retreat once Titan turned up.
Thought a lot of good that icon of theirs did them.
Don't think I haven't noticed you stealing sips from that pot. Ah, a new face. And, dare I hope, a willing pair of hands. The fat chocobo is a demanding mistress, and we are too few to keep her on her feet. Might I persuade you to deliver a meal or two to souls in need of sustenance? For your trouble, I can offer you the contents of my strongbox and my enduring gratitude.
I don't see why not.
Marvelous. And who exactly do I have the honor of addressing?
Clive.
Delighted to make your acquaintance, Clive. I'm Kenneth, and mine are the weary shoulders upon which the weight of this fine establishment rests. Now, I have 3 hungry customers awaiting their victuals. Take these if you would, and be careful, they're hot.
Clive. Prioritize Christ. Clive.
Oh, Mio. How long has it been?
Next time you're in, first round's on the ass.
If you can read, don't let Otto know. We'll put you to work on the ledgers too.
Well. There's so much more to farming than just seeds and soil.
Your food.
Just a moment. I need to finish this. I won't be a burden. I'm of no use to anyone as I am, but maybe if I can master this.
All right, but see that you eat it before it gets cold.
Of course. Thank you.
Clive.
You've done had so many uses.
Clive. Oh, the old man. Okay.
Yours is not a familiar face. Are you new to the hideaway, perchance?
You could say that.
Well then, allow me to welcome you. I am Harpocrates II Hyperboreus.
That's,
Quite a mouthful, I know. Which is why everyone here has taken to calling me simply Tomes, on account of the company I keep. And what varied company. I'm a collector, you see. Not of bijou and baubles, but of stories. The history and culture of these isles have ever been a source of endless fascination to me. But alas, my days of wandering the realm in search of new tales are far behind me. And so I've taken to sharing that which I've gathered with all who might listen. Perhaps you would care to listen. When I was very young...
They can't just have the guy like read the whole thing. When I was very young and lived beyond these shores, my father would read to me every night from the only book we had, A History of Valestia by Moss the Chronicler. Are you fucking kidding me? This is still... Are you kidding me? So enchanted was I by this realm of myth and magic that when I was of age, I enlisted as a deckhand on the merchant galley that I might see it with my own eyes.
When I arrived...
What I found was a land of war and suffering, darkened by the blight and the evil in men's hearts. Still, I was determined to follow the footsteps of Moss and record what I could. And so I did, in all manner of places, in all manner of roles, until my aging legs could carry me no longer.
Fortunately...
Sid found me by the roadside, so to speak, and offered me a place here, where I might continue my studies, albeit without the wandering. Okay.
I
don't believe you've read this particular chapter before.
1,000 Tomes is a comprehensive compendium of Valesian lore, covering everything from basic terms to important persons, geography, and history. New information is constantly added as Clive progresses through the story. The past active Time Lord's entry can also be viewed here. Okay.
I have a few new notes that might interest you.
Clive tells Hippocrates. Okay. What?
You wish to study the tomes?
Okay, so relevant what? Okay, so the blues I haven't read, okay. Icon. Magical beings of godlike strength who dwell within human hosts known as dominants, only emerging when the dominant primes. History records 8 icons in total, and remember, some of them are not even in the main game unless you get the DLC. that is some shitty shit. Icons in total 8, each with a unique elementary affinity. It is commonly held that 2 icons of the same element cannot coexist, but as one has ever witnessed all these rare creatures together, the conjecture is yet to be proved. Okay. The Battle of Nisa was a short yet bloody clash between the Iron Republic and Republic of Dalmatia in the year 873. The Dalmatians, hoping to force an end to their long-running conflict with the Ironblood, has convened a council at Zernitra stronghold and entreated their Walloda allies to aid them in their cause. However, talks soon broke down, and Dalmatians were left with no choice but to rely once more on the power of the mighty Titan, to whom they already owed a considerable debt. Thus was the stage set for a showdown between Titan and Shiva, the Ironblood's own icon, in which losses on both sides were too many to count. The Deadlands. Barren wastes bereft of ether, where no life stirs, and magic is all but unusable. Here both earth and water are stained black, preventing any seed from quickening. In recent years, the blight has spread ever more widely, displacing whole nations before it, driving one's peaceable fauna to violent desperation, and leaving silent devastation in its wake. Persons of interest. Oh! Let's look at this lady. Is that the mom? Commander of the Kingdom of Warlord's elite intelligencers, who sit by her liege's side at the highest table of state, most recently in the negotiations with Dalmek at the Znitsra stronghold. But Barnabas is not the only one with whom she shares a special bond. Benecta also has eyes and ambitions for Hugo Cook. Is she the mom who betrayed them? I can't tell. Where's the dad who died? Where is he? Rossfield. Where's the Rossfield? I need to find a Rossfield. Rossfield. You can't do a search. Yeah, wait, what? Okay. Was she the mom? I guess I have to. She kind of looked like the mom, but is she the mom? I don't know. Hold on. Second son of Archduke of Rosarian, heir to the ducal throne. Upon the night of the imperial invasion of Phoenix Gate, the shock of seeing his father slain before his disbelieving eyes led him to losing control of his icon and setting the castle alight. From the flames rose a second icon of fire, whose murderous rampage laid both the castle and the Phoenix low. So the second icon is Clive, right? I mean, potentially. I'm so glad no one can just come in here and spoil it. But I think it's Clive, right? So Clive killed Joshua by accident or something. Oh, look at this. There's so many. I already read about that. Duchess Annabella. Okay, so that's not Duchess Annabella. So what happened to her? Brought by his mother, Duchess Annabella, taken to custody. Okay, he was branded as a bearer. Did he have like the brand? Like when I don't remember. So if someone is like the shield, or I guess they're called the shield or the protector of. Okay, so supposedly people who are branded, what is it called? Branded, but there's another term. Oh gosh, this thing is so confusing. So there's some people who can use magic, but if they're not like what is the terminology? If they're not a dominant, because they can't control the icon, then they're just people who can use magic and they use as slave. Is that why the mom hates like him, because he's not a dominant, instead he can just use magic, like blessed with a little bit of fire magic, but that makes him like the slave level, right? The branded, or the bearer, not the branded. I guess branded is something different. Branded is like when the Imperial gets you and then they brand you. Is that what a branded is? Okay. A slave soldier for the Holy Empire of Simbrek, now in his 30th year. Okay, I already read this part, I think. Yeah, I already read that. Okay, this new. Imperial bearer turned deserter. And then they say bearer is still there instead of a branded. Yeah, he doesn't have that before. Yeah, he doesn't have that. So that must be like something that is like placed by like the regular folks onto bearers, I guess. So they say, oh yeah, because you can use magic, now we're gonna brand you. Is that what it is? Is that why some of those people, they remove the brand by cutting it off their skin, so now they have scars? Choosing instead to turn his blade on his own sergeant, as a force of crusaders close around him, his freedom seemed as if it would be short-lived, until the timely intervention of Sid, a man who shared Clive's desire to see the dominant freed from their clutches. Together they escaped Sid's secret hideaway. Okay. And then that whole scene with him and that lady, like the lady is so small and this guy is like so big. Kupka's awakening as the dominant of the Akon Titan. Oh, he's Titan. Thrusts him to the forefront of Dalmatian politics, winning him influence over both the Republic's army and his policy making, as well as a personal fortune. He has little love for his country, taking advantage of his position to benefit himself and himself alone. His love for Benicda Harmon, however, is absolute. And he would gladly betray his every ally to be with her. Anything for that sweet vajayjay, I guess. Tarja, resident what is this word? Psychicer? Physicer? Are you serious? They can't just say physician. Resident physicer of Sid's hideaway. Tarja is an expert in all manner of medicines and medical interventions, skills that are indispensable in their land home, where they cannot call in healing magics. After Sid brings an unconscious Jill back to the hideaway from his expedition to the Nissa Defiles, she is placed into Tarja's care. Yeah, we already read that. It's so funny how, like, even if they put like additional information, they put it as a second entry instead of just like, okay, I guess just so that you see the evolution, the changes. Dominant as Shiva and Clive's childhood friend, in the depths of Nissa Defile, the two came to blows at the orders of the armies that enslaved them. Jill fighting to defend the priests of the Iron Kingdom, Clive obeying the Empire's orders to take the head of Shiva's dominant. Exhausted from her tilt with Titan, Jill came close to falling under Assassin's blades, but was spared at the last moment when Clive's memories of their time together came flooding back. Clive's faithful friend, the two were separated on the night of the tragedy at Phoenix Gate, yet reunited 13 years later in the depths of the Nissa Defile. In the intervening years, Torgal not only grew into a fine hound, but met with Sid, who trained him to work as a hunting dog. After meeting with Clive again, Torgal gladly returns to service to his former master. Okay. Ambrosia, Clive's personal steed. During the attack of Phoenix Gate, she raced to Clive's rescue, saving him from certain death at the cost of an eye, a price she gladly paid. What? Where? Did that really happen? I don't remember. Okay, who's this? I don't think we've even seen this person. Why is this person showing here? Huh? Lord Commander of the Kingdom of Warlord's armies. He accompanied his liege to Fort Sinitra in the Republic of Dalmatia to negotiate the provision of reinforcements from the Royal Order Knights. Okay, we've read too much of this.
The door to the shells shall ever be open.
Let me just, cause it's kind of dark in here right now.
So many uses.
And it's too bright in my room, so I probably would play this again a little later, tonight maybe, so I can make, so I can make the proper decision of what I want to do. But I want to keep playing the PlayStation version and just abandon it. I mean, so far it looks okay, except for the FPS,
I was hoping it might be. Well, doesn't this look fine? Thank you, lad. You're new, aren't you? Kenneth's running you ragged already, I expect, the old rascal.
Well, he did say he'd give me something for my trouble.
And so he should. We're not slaves anymore. Well met, lad, and keep up the good work.
The Ironblood were quick to sound the retreat once Titan turned up.
Far a lot of good that icon of theirs did them.
When he's not out chasing rumours, sits up there in that hole of his, brooding.
Yeah.
These people are so lazy they couldn't just go to the counter and pick up their food.
I hope you do not think me lazy for waiting to be served like a lord.
Bitch, you are lazy.
Only my former master did not use me kindly, you see. You left me half lame, truth be told. But Sid took me in nonetheless. Now, the hideaway is the home I never knew, and a mighty fine one at that.
That's the last one, isn't it?
Lame Bearer is his name. To complete the main objective of some quests, you may be given the option to quick travel to the quest final destination. Such lazy shit. If you see a prompt in the lower right corner of the screen, hold down to immediately travel to the NPC eagerly awaiting your return. Of course, this option is not mandatory. You're free to ignore it. It can be completely disabled. In the game setting,
Let Kenneth know.
Let's disable it. Oh no! Right now we'll do it because just to see how it works. It's so lazy. He's like right here.
He's not out chasing rumours, sits up there in that
Okay,
hole.
let's turn that off because we don't need that shit. What did it say? System settings. System. Quick complete. Okay. Yeah, let's turn that off.
Lay off the man. Got plenty to brood about.
All done, I presume? Splendid.
They were bearers. All three of them. Not slaves waiting upon their master's pleasure, but men waiting to be fed like equals.
Indeed, equality is the very cornerstone upon which our little community is founded.
That's like a really stupid observation, because he knows that they're all bearers. Why would he? Well, it would have been different if the chef is like a regular person, or anybody in this dwelling is like a regular person, not a bearer. Why? It makes no sense. Why would he even say, oh, it's interesting that they're all bearers. I noticed that they're all bearers and they're being fed food like they're equals. Do you not know where you're at? Oh, Otto is not a bearer. Okay. But the chef is a bearer, so it's like, why would he be telling that to the chef? You see the tattoo on his face. So that makes sense. So there are some people here who are not bearers. Okay. Alright. They just want to help these quote-unquote slaves, I guess.
Beyond these walls, we are scorned as slaves. Speaking only when spoken to, eating only what scraps our masters deign to give us. The first hot meal here is the first many will have known. In the hideaway, we are free. Truly free to speak as we please, when we please, and to eat what and when we desire. More than reason enough to trust in Sid's vision, wouldn't you say? Now, I promised you something for your trouble, did I not? The contents of my strongbox are yours to do with as you will. Thank you, Clive. Do come and visit me again, won't you?
Bye. You want to do something with Clive? Why do we get we're right. What? Oh, material. This nondescript lump of rough hewn stone is but a nuisance upon which to stub one's toe. For the blacksmith, however, it is much, much more, for the metal contained within may be fashioned into inexpensive yet durable gear, favored by warriors across the realm. Okay. That's all you have to do to get really nice materials. Just hand people some food. Countless treasure coffers lie across the realm, just waiting to be plundered. If you find one, don't hesitate to kick it open and reap the bounty. Go on, no one's looking. Kick. The kicking thing is just so funny to me. Alright. God damn. Our journal tab contains information on main story progress as well as current and completed side quests. Okay. Where is that? Archery's gear. Okay. What did we just get? It's one, a ring of metal. Defense by 10. The strength of a city is defined by the guard that mans its walls. The strength of a city guard is defined by the strength of a city guard is defined by the pride of their hearts and laurels of their breast. The badge provides us wear one of the two. Okay. Time slows before. Okay, I like that. No effect when equipped with Ring of Timely Evasion. Oh. Yeah, we'll replace the Ring of Timely Evasion with Defense. Okay.
It's nice to see the hideaway finally coming alive. Wasn't so long ago us old hands were racking about the place like peas in a bucket.
I'd been cast out and left for dead when Sid found me. There's not a day goes by I don't count the blessings.
Okay, you know what? Well, let's see if we can switch to frame rate. Just to see. Oh God, it is so blurry.
It sounds like Otto has a flame in the control. As always.
Wow. Yeah, and then the frame rate is not even steady, you know. Okay, you can tell we're just spinning the camera. Okay. Clive. Clive. It's funny how they call it quality versus performance when you can call it like you can call quality mode low quality because the quality of the frame rate is horrible. You know, this whole quality versus performance thing, just optimize the game. You know, whatever hardware that you're using, that you're trying to release the game to optimize the game. It's simple as that. You know, people don't have to choose. It is just disgusting.
Escape their masters in the Imperial capital.
Who first started this whole trend? I think it was PlayStation did, right? Sony started this whole trend with the PlayStation 4 Pro, wasn't it? Yeah, because the PlayStation 4 there was no performance versus quality, and then Microsoft adopted it. Microsoft should have just looked at that and just laugh and say, if you want to make games for this console, just optimize. Yeah, it was PlayStation 4 Pro that started this whole mess. Thanks, Mark Cerny. Botanist.
Sid once told me, the blight doesn't kill the land, it only makes her forget who she once was. She'll eventually remember her purpose. All she needs is a little reminding.
Wait, why was there a side quest? Uh-oh.
This whole place is falling apart.
Is it cute? Is that Vladimir Putin? What the fuck is going on?
Damn it. We'll be needing more wood. But if I step away to fetch any, this lot will be down around our ears. Ah, you there. Perfect timing. I couldn't persuade you to fetch me some timber, could I?
I'd be happy to.
Oh, thank you. You'll be helping me and the hideaway both. Takes a lot of work to keep this place standing. More than we can manage, if I'm honest.
It certainly looks like you've got your hands full.
You can say that again. The Fallen knew their craft, make no mistake, but not even their handiwork lasts forever. That's why the walls need shoring up. Can't have the vegetable patch crushed before our first harvest now, can we?
No, I suppose not. Alright, where can I find this wood?
Ask over at the White Ants. They'll point you in the right direction. Thanks again. I really appreciate the help.
Clive! Clive! Oh, the frame rate is so disgusting. Oh my god, okay. Alright, like I said, I'm gonna play this one more time tonight before I make my final determination. But the thing is also, things that is this game like worth getting again? Probably not, because it's not even like it's not even that fun. Just a big fan of the series, you know. But it's compared to like even with the homoerotic adventures of what's his face, the previous Final Fantasy game. Even that's like more exciting than this, like, you know, with them running around the open world and then fighting all those monsters, and that was a lot more fun than this. You know, this feels stunted. You know, it's like, ugh. Why does it take so long to set up this whole situation? Why do we have to do all these fucking fetch quests? Why are all these side quests at this location so bad? Like fetching, go fetch some wood? I mean, you're the fucking carpenter. Why don't you go fetch the wood and do what you're supposed to be doing? It makes no sense. Anyway, I'll stop here. It's like when they're writing these things, you know, they don't see how stupid the situation is. It's like it's not like the guy is doing anything else. He's just over there like complaining, and then he said, "Oh, can you fetch me some wood?" Ridiculous.